watching Saving Health, Health and Truth for this time.
Hey everyone, David Cook here. You're watching Saving Health. Listen and pay attention. Today we've got a very special video for you, and that's because I've got a very special person here with me. This is my very own son, Solomon Keith Cook. We call him Solo for short. Solo, you want to say hi to the people? Say hi, everybody. Today we're going to be talking to you about nutrition for babies. How long they should be on the milk, when they should wean off, and when they do, what type of foods they should be eating. All right, but before we do, let me just first stress to you the importance of making sure that you're giving your baby breast milk in the first place rather than formula. The God who so wonderfully created all of us, including the babies, and the breasts that contain milk, saw it fit that the babies have milk from their mother's breasts, and so it would behoove us to give our children that very food rather than the formula. Now, in some cases, if the mother's not producing milk and for whatever reason they have no choice but to give formula, then that's just the only option. But as far as possible, let's make sure we give the babies the breast milk that was designed for their health and their growth. Now, how long should they be on this breast milk? Well, one indicator that's going to let you know that they're ready for food is when they start growing teeth. All right. Now, the top two teeth, along with the bottom two, as you can see. Solo, you want to show them your teeth? He's got the top two as well as the bottom two. Look that way. Look that way. That way. Can you show them your teeth? Show them your teeth. There you go. All right. So he's got the top two and the bottom two. So you've got a hard surface here and a hard surface at the bottom, which means anything in the middle is going to be mashed. And as long as it's mashable, as long as their teeth can chew it, and as long as it's healthy for them, then it's okay to give it to them. So for instance, strawberries, and sometimes I kind of just mash it just a little, just to kind of give him a head start. Strawberries are good for them. And you don't want the strawberry? Okay, I guess he wants the orange today. But you want to make sure that you're giving it to them kind of in a whole form so that it's not so small that they'll choke on it. If they swallow it and it goes down the throat wrong. Something like an orange where they can't put the whole thing down their mouth, but they can suck the juice out of it. And those 4 teeth that they have can start gnawing away. Even if they just have 2 teeth, it can kind of gnaw at it. So oranges are great. Strawberries. Bananas are probably one of the best foods to give a baby. I used to always wonder why apples didn't have peels, but bananas did. And that's because God in his wisdom made the apples hard so that the babies can't chew them, because the content in the apple is too much for a baby's stomach. Whereas a banana, its contents are just perfect for a baby's stomach. So he made them soft so that the baby can eat it, which is why it has to have a peel to protect it. Solo, you want the banana? There we go. Boom. He loves bananas. Oranges and bananas. Okay, so bananas are another great food to give your baby once they start growing teeth. And then on top of that, I think this is probably one of his favorites, blueberries. You want the blueberry, man? Yeah? He's going to mash it with his hands first before he puts it in. He does that all the time. But nonetheless, blueberries are another great food to give them. Foods like apples, maybe even pears, and other foods that are harder aren't something that you would give a baby at this stage. You wait till they get older and they have more teeth. But the more food they can eat, the more fruits they can eat, the less milk you have to give them. And it kind of teeter-totters. It goes from all milk and no food to a little bit of food and less milk until it's about half and half, and then complete opposite. And as we're giving them these foods, they're going to be built up, and the nutritional value that they're taking in is going to help build their little bodies and their little bones. But we just want to make sure that we are, paying attention to when they're hungry, when they're ready to eat, but not letting them indulge and overeat. I mean, even a baby's stomach shouldn't eat in between meals. The body needs to digest the food. If you start eating a banana right now, and 2 hours later you decide you're going to eat a grape, the body will have to stop digesting that banana or whatever that food was before and go deal with the grape. And so the banana is left to turn into rotten food in your body, and that turns into toxins. And that's in a grown person's body, so even more so in a child's body. So we want to make sure that although the babies, they love to eat whenever they want to, that we're not feeding them in between meals because it's far different from breast milk. You turning away? You done with this? You giving up? That's enough of the show business. Okay. The breast milk is liquid, so of course they can breastfeed every 2 hours, and that's no problem. But once you start giving them solids, the body has to break that down, and there's a digestive process that takes place. And so you want to make sure that you're not giving them food in between meals. All right. And if they're hungry in between meals, they can have breast milk if they're still, taking breast milk. But as far as possible, give them just wholesome, nutritious foods that their teeth can handle and that their stomach can digest, and everything else will, fall in place, and you'll have a healthy, happy baby. All right. Solomon, is there anything you want to say to the people? Eat blueberries? What do you want to say to all the babies across the land? What do you want to tell the babies about strawberries? Anything you want to tell the babies? He's in his own world right now. If you would have called him about an hour ago, he'd probably have a message for you. But nonetheless, thanks for watching. I'm David Cook. This is Solo, and God bless you all.
If you want to live a longer and happier life, be sure to subscribe to our YouTube channel, Saving Health Network, and don't forget to click the bell. Also, follow me on Facebook at David Chauncey Cook. I'm David Cook. Thanks for watching.